Taurus. Hello again. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au. I'm the principal astrologer and founder of the website astrology.com.au, and every month, if you're new here, I sit down and just do a brief synopsis of the horoscope for those of you born under the star sign of Taurus. That's the map as it looks on the 1st of November. I normally say on the 1st of November, and just have a look at the major transits. There are the major transits for the month, pretty much for all the signs, but I'll just pick the eye out of that and give you some interesting bits of information, I hope. I don't know whether you can see this. Over here is your ruling planet. This is the sign of Taurus. So we see here that it's in the 6th zone. So this month, up till the 22nd, there's a really strong focus on the concept of service. And I'm not talking about self-service. I'm talking about serving others. This is a month where you really may, well, I was going to say you'd be put out, but that depends upon how you approach the request for help from others. It's a month where you need to really put others first. And that may be difficult because this 6th sector also has to do with your own individual work, the responsibilities that you have to yourself and your own immediate family. But what you'll find too is that there will be other people demanding of your time. And this 6th place, along with the 12th, it's a 6-12 axis, usually indicates selfless service. So I see a lot of that theme coming through your horoscope during this month. And also, what's been happening to augment that in the heavens is this, sorry about that, I've got paper everywhere. This combined influence in your marital sector. This is the opposite part of the horoscope, the Sun and Saturn here. And I mentioned that last month, the fact that relationships are going to come under a lot more scrutiny for you over the next couple of years. But now that the Sun has just moved into this area, and that right now it's 9 days into that transit, another say 21 days of the Sun moving through this sector means there's going to be a lot more responsibility, and the focus will be on relationship, especially if you're married in a de facto relationship. The issue of responsibilities to the person, their responsibilities to you, and of course, just coming back to the key theme of that Venus in the 6th house, there's an opposition there to Neptune. Neptune can cloud things, make people feel a little bit confused, make you feel as though you've got to do more than is necessary. This is a very strong Piscean theme. Pisces, the sort of people that will often go out of their way to help others only to find that they're the ones that end up being victimised. So these are the sorts of themes that I see for you emerging this month. You've got to be a little bit careful. The Mercury and the Mars combination shows a lot of thinking about secret things, hidden things. This 8th house of your horoscope, that's the sign of Sagittarius. We normally refer to this this sector of the zodiac as the sexual or deep emotional area of the horoscope. But this is also a sector that has to do with deep spiritual insights and also inventions or discoveries. So it could be that you're looking more deeply into things, not the least of which is yourself. Of course, many have said that one should know thyself. It's from within one's own self that a lot of these inventions, these discoveries occur. So it's a strong meditative period. But with Mars there, this also indicates a certain level of dissatisfaction or anger. So it could be something that you're looking to find out about that you can't quite put your finger on. So patience is important during this next 4 weeks, and surely you will find what it is you're looking for. It could be something that's lost as well. And we see that Venus on the 22nd brings quite a bit of relief to you when it moves into the zone of relationships. There we've had the Sun and Saturn, enemies. Venus, when it moves in there, will come in contact with Saturn. That's around the 17th. So although things will be a little bit cool, that combined influence of Venus and Saturn is said to really ice over the feelings. But these two planets are friendly. In fact, Saturn is your friendliest planet. So that iciness could just be a bit of a sobering influence where, you know, you pull back those effusive emotions and you think, hang on, let me just approach this in a very, very practical, down-to-earth manner, which is your style. So between the 17th and the 22nd, I think important dates for you to be mindful of. I'm not going to go through every single date. In my website, you can actually go there and see we have a written monthly overview which gives you these transits, the key transits for you, and what they actually mean. So you can actually read that along with this synopsis that I'm giving you today. Let me have a look at the last part of the month in conclusion, just to see if there's anything else that may be of importance to you there. And as I said to you, the 22nd. Then we also see another very, very important aspect here, again by your planet of relationships, Mars, going into the hard right angle of Uranus. Now, that is a fairly significant one in terms of spending. So when you've got this Uranus involved, it can mean an abrupt or sudden impulse to spend or to do something you ordinarily wouldn't do. So at that date, I'd say around the 23rd, one day after that other transit, that's the time you need to be careful. Of course, leading up to that date, it's not always a right smack bang on that date. You'll feel the energy building up and it can peak on that specific date that I've just mentioned. We have the important transit of Venus conjoining the Saturn, as I said earlier, on the 27th. That's a very, very key transit for you, especially as it's happening in your zone of relationships. Do keep the lines of communication open with the person that you love. And then we have a very, very important transit with the moon in square to Neptune around the eclipse, 28th and 29th. Now these Gemini influences again have to do with your finances. So there could be something about your work, something that will be revealed to you right in the last week of the month that means you have to make some decisions associated with your career or the way you're earning money. Good luck with that. Of course, for more information, as I said earlier, the website is www.astrology.com.au. I'm the principal there. We've been operating for about 11 years now, 12 years. So, we've got a good, solid following of people there. There's always room for improvement. We look forward to your feedback. You're more than welcome to contact me. You'll find my email address there at the site. Until next month, have a good one. Take care now. Bye.